Hello everyone and welcome to Guiding Star Tarot. I'm so happy to have you here. I hope you're all doing well. Today's pick a card reading is about something good that's just around the corner for you. There are 3 piles to choose from. This is pile number 1 with the blue opal crystal in the shape of a crescent moon. For pile number 2 we have the green fluorite crystal in the shape of a point. And for pile number 3 we have a piece of amethyst crystal. So just choose the pile that you feel the most drawn to, and after you're done choosing, you can skip ahead to your reading using the timestamps down below. But before we get started, please take a quick moment to hit like and also to subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. And for those of you interested in the decks that I'm using for today's reading, you can find all the links in the description box as well, so you can check them out. And without further ado, let's get started with the readings. Hello my dear pile number 1 and welcome to your reading to everyone who chose the blue opal crystal. So let's take a look at what is something good that's just around the corner for you, my dear pile 1. And as for the card that you were drawn to, you have the Judgment card, and this is telling me that a really big change is coming for you. A really big transition where you're going to be moving towards a new era, okay? A new era maybe in your everyday life, maybe in your living situation. Maybe this is about like a change that happens internally for others. So it depends on how this might resonate with you. You know, in whatever area of your life you've been waiting for a change, you've been asking, you know, and wishing for something to shift, then I sense that this is going to be about, you know, this good thing that's about to arrive for you is definitely implying a big change. Judgment speaks about a new world coming into being. So for you it's like a completely new chapter, okay, my dear pile number 1. A big change is just around the corner for you, but I feel like it's going to be a liberating change, right? Is making space for a new era for you that's going to be a lot more fulfilling, a lot more just like authentic to you, and where you're going to feel more free, maybe even more independent, or just feel free from getting out of a life that felt like you didn't resonate with. Okay, let's take a look now at your tarot cards and see more about something good that's just around the corner for you. We have the 7 of Wands. Okay, we've got the Lovers, right? Wow, this is really interesting. So wow, we have 2 of Cups as well. This is definitely a fated change you're meant to go through, pile number 1. It's something fated. I also sense like you overcoming some challenges. We've got the Tower. Okay, we also have the Page of Swords. This is really interesting. The Tower as well speaks about like something ending, making space for something fresh into your life. 8 of Wands as well. Okay, so pile number 1, I feel like truly this is going to imply a big shift, a big transition. And since we have the Tower as well in your reading, this is telling me that it's going to feel a bit overwhelming. This change at first, it will feel challenging. We've got the 7 of Wands. We've got like the Tower signifying that something wasn't built on a solid foundation to begin with. Okay, a certain aspect of your life. It can be love life, since I see the Lovers and both the 2 of Cups for a lot of you in pile number 1. But this can also mean something that you've fated in, you're meant to go through, okay? But I feel like for the majority of you, it's going to resonate with leaving behind a certain relationship, a certain maybe connection that we have, yeah, like with someone. So in this case, that you have with someone. So the Tower speaks about that crumbling, or feeling like it's crumbling, feeling like the rug is being pulled under your feet, and now you feel out of stability in your life, but it's actually meant to make space. It's a cleansing process that universe does for you, because the Tower is usually happening when we are not taking certain action into that direction that we're meant to go through, and we are just like holding on to something that's no longer serving us, or we're staying in a place, in a situation that it's not fulfilling for us, and we're settling for less than we deserve, settling for less than we're meant to receive, right? And then universe is like, okay, so pile number one, not doing anything about it, but pile number one has so much potential and so much growth and so much more blessings to receive, and let's make space for that to arrive. Okay, and there comes the Tower. It feels overwhelming, feels challenging, but nothing that you're not meant to go through, right? And then you are going to be able to build on top of a solid foundation. It's just a cleansing change, a cleansing transition that I see going on for you. So it's something good. It's a blessing that comes in disguise of a challenging change, of an overwhelming change, but nothing you cannot overcome. The Seven of Wands speaks about, overcoming challenges, overcoming obstacles, fighting obstacles, and winning over them. And with this new era coming into being, okay, with the Judgment, is definitely making space for new blessings to arrive. And I feel like the most important in loud message in your reading, pile number one, is that this good thing that's just around the corner for you is meeting your soulmate, meeting a person that you're going to connect at a very, very deep level, especially in a romantic way, with the Lovers, with the Two of Cups. These both cards are representing soulmate connection. Both these cards are about being part of something that's, like a match made in heaven. It's something that we're meant to experience. It's a love that we're meant to receive in our life, and it's a beautiful connection which feels like we've known this person before. It feels like there's like great compatibility. It feels like both of us, like both people that are part of the connection, are invested, are filling each other cup, are there for one another, and it's true love that I'm seeing in here. And also really strong chemistry right from the start, really strong bond, okay, an unbreakable bond between this person. Also, Page of Swords speaks about like the start of a new journey. Is like Page is that first idea, that first step of a journey. And Page of Swords also speaks about being really curious, being really interested and excited and eager to learn more and experience more. So I feel like with this change, as I said, it makes space for a new journey where you're going to learn so much. You're going to grow so much. We have the Eight of Wands, like moving upwards. I see you shooting for the stars, aiming for the stars, like not settling for what's, no longer serving you, not settling for less, like really aiming far and high, and being so excited for it. I see a lot of attraction, a lot of passion. This could be happening, especially with this love connection. Eight of Wands can mean like communication, back and forth interactions, like longing for the other one that comes back and forth, and like really interacting in a very deep level, but also like very passionate towards one another. I see a lot of attraction, like very strong chemistry, finding each other irresistible, longing to be with one another, because it's like two souls that are meant to be together and they are longing for each other, and then you're going to meet, right, and reunite. And the Page of Swords, that's why it's going to be like such an intriguing experience, but in a really good way. Like you're going to be so invested into this connection and so eager to get to know each other more and more, and it's going to be like an experience where you're learning so much, you're growing so much, you're expanding your visions, you're like moving forward, you're progressing a lot. Page of Swords as well, and new ideas are coming in, okay, new ideas, new visions. You learn about new maybe perspectives as well with this person. It's definitely going to be like an experience that brings a lot of insight and clarity. Okay, so maybe this clarity, because it's the Page of Swords, is also representative of that pivot point when it comes to this change. Is like change is happening, and then you're gonna find yourself at the beginning of this journey, and you're gonna be like so aware, so much more aware, and have so much more clarity in regards to why this change has happened, and then see it as something good, as for what it is, right? A blessing, after you overcome the more challenging time. And it definitely will make space for this soulmate connection to arrive in your life. All right, let's take a look now at some oracles for you, my dear pile number 1. Okay, we've got your commitment is being tested, first quarter moon. So I feel like in your case, pile number 1, this is about like staying committed to your highest good and accepting and embracing change, letting change enter your life, learning the art of letting go and going with the flow of things. And by embracing change, I see good things coming in, this soulmate connection entering your life. And your commitment during this change is being tested here with the 7 of Wands. Like, this is being tested. This is about being challenged, right? But you're going to like really be victorious, you know? You're going to move forward, like 7 of Wands, then we have 8 of Wands, right? It's consecutive. So it's like, first you're being tested, you're being tested with your commitment towards yourself, towards staying true to your to what's best for you, and also accepting and embracing change. And then it will show, you know, like a progress that's happening, and I see you like overcoming successfully these challenges, and also like being able to find that clarity, you know, with this change. Let's take a look at a door with a message for you, pile number 1, and see what we have. This is your door, and the message is offerings. Abundance lies in the heart that allows. Perfect, you know, it's like exactly what I was just saying to pile number 1. Spirit is saying it's really important, in order to receive this good thing that's just around the corner, it's important to allow change to happen in your life, okay? To allow things to move in the direction that's supposed to. And we have share more than expected and see love come around. Yeah, so this is about sharing. This is about putting yourself out there, you know, or just sharing in the means of like being there for others, you know, pouring love into the world in different ways. It can be helping out, you know, someone, helping out an animal, you know, taking care of someone, being there, you know, for a friend, you know, in whatever shape or form. This is like about spreading love, and love coming back around, reflecting back at you. And I see you like receiving true love through the form of a soulmate connection, which is lovely. Let's see what else is coming through for you, pile number 1. Okay, we have sound resonance frequency. Wow. So maybe music is going to play a really important role in helping you cope with all these changes. Maybe you and this person will have like a love song. I feel like you're going to maybe connect very well through something that you have like a mutual passion. Maybe music is your passion. Maybe music is part of your work, and this is how you're gonna find this person, or it's just your passion and maybe this is how you're gonna find your person, or maybe this is something that you're both going to connect very well onto. You're going to be both like so like interested in music, and it's like a common interest, a common passion or activity that you like, you know, in regards to music. But also this makes me think that you and your person will resonate at the same frequency. We have resonance, we have frequency, we have sound. It's like both of you both your energies are resonating at the same frequency, and you're gonna meet each other, you know. It's like manifesting each other. Okay, and last but not least, I want to pick up an advice from the angels in regards to your reading, pile number 1. Let's see what angels want to tell you, pile number 1. Okay, wow, we've got be assertive. So I did say, pile number 1, to not accept less than you deserve, or to not you know, let yourself be treated less. Speak up your mind, be assertive, communicate things clearly, you know. Definitely like aim high, shoot for the stars. If you feel like something is no longer in alignment with you, then definitely it's time to move forward. But even if you don't, you know, the tower comes in, the universe is going to do the cleansing process. I sense a big change happening for you, pile number 1. That's true. That's like the main part of your reading. And the good thing that's just around the corner is this beautiful love relationship, this love connection, this soulmate connection that is just about to arrive in your life, okay? But being assertive and being aware to not wear a mask and not pretend you're someone you're not shaping yourself in order to be the kind of person that someone else wants to, like really be yourself and be brave enough to live a life and ask for the things that resonate with you, truly with you, and even though it might be challenging and maybe it's something that you've been trying to avoid fighting, but it's a battle that you're meant to go through, but it's going to be a liberating battle that's going to take you towards where you're meant to be, okay? So your commitment is being tested in order to be, like your commitment towards being assertive, your commitment in overcoming challenges that might come with this being assertive energy and putting yourself, first energy. But it's something that will take you where, it's best for you, okay? So this is everything that I have for you today, my dear pile number 1. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye-bye. Hello, my dear pile number 2, and welcome to reading to everyone who chose the green fluorite crystal. So let's take a look at something good that's just around the corner for you, my dear pile 2. And as for the card that you were drawn to, we have the 2 of Cups, the beautiful 2 of Cups, which is a card of love, a card of true love. So I sense that something good that's just around the corner for you, it involves love, either finding a soulmate. 2 of Cups speaks about that, or it can be a deepening, in love, in affection, in a connection that you already are part of. Maybe this is a reunion between you and someone. Maybe it is even engagement, I feel like, or getting married, right? So it can be a proposal, it can be like getting married to your significant other, or it can be literally like meeting a new partner, meeting someone that we are connecting very well with, like someone that you're going to have such a special bond, you're going to feel really comfortable with them, opening up, sharing, like communication, the way you feel is going to be very like seamless and effortlessly, and it's going to come really natural, and it's just like an experience that's really deep, okay? It's just like definitely not superficial, not something that you can have just with anyone. I feel like you're gonna find and meet a person that you are gonna have like such a special chemistry and bond with, okay? But it also can mean, like a mutual energy. The 2 of Cups, it can be about 2 people that are filling each other cup, that are investing into one another, that are, finding each other at the middle. Okay, so it can be, as I said earlier, deepening in the dynamic and the kind of affection and love and everything that you put into a relationship that you already have with your significant other, like both of you finding each other at the middle, both of you maybe rediscovering yourselves and your love for yourselves and like deepening that. Or it can be a reunion, as I said, between you and someone. But yeah, now let's take a look at your tarot cards, pile number 2, and see more about something good that's just around the corner for you. Okay, we have the Emperor. Okay, let's see. Oops, sorry, I just hit the mic. We've got the High Priestess. Interesting. We've got the 8 of Swords. For number 2. Okay, we've got the King of Pentacles. We also have the 10 of Swords. Right, okay, so I definitely sense that for the majority of you, it's going to resonate with like getting over something that feels like a blockage, perhaps like emotionally, and in love, and like finding more stability. Okay, we have the 5 of Swords. Yeah, makes a lot of sense. We've got also 4 of Pentacles. All right, so what I see here, pile number 2, is that this good thing that's just around the corner for you will help overcome a blockage, something that feels like stagnation in your life, and especially in your love life. I feel like here we've got the 10 of Swords with a heart that's being stabbed, by 10 swords. It's just like in pain, it's heartbroken or upset or disappointed. And in here, it feels like with the 8 of Swords, there's a blockage, okay? And maybe an inability, even from your part, to see like the light at the end of the tunnel, like how we're gonna get out of this situation, right? I do see with the 5 of Swords also that there's been maybe some arguments, maybe some miscommunication between you and a person, your significant other. I feel like this is how it's gonna resonate with the majority of you, right? And this good thing that's just around the corner, it implies like an understanding, coming to an understanding. I did feel a very deep sense of reunion when I saw this card, when I was looking at the picture of this card, the 2 of Cups for you. It's like coming to an agreement, coming to an understanding, finding each other again, letting love dictate, instead of ego, instead of who's right, and like, disappointment and negative things, like really letting love and our hearts, like your hearts coming into union and coming to an understanding, reaching an agreement and making peace, and making space for more love to come in your life, to let love flow more, okay? So this 5 of Swords is about coming to an understanding, sorting out disagreements and miscommunication and misunderstandings. And with that being said, this is going to be like either also like finding a solution, finding an answer, finding a common ground, right? Which is going to help cut through the ties of this blockage, of this obstacle, and overcoming this more upsetting time, right? And looking at the 4 of Pentacles, it looks like someone has been holding too tightly on something that's no longer serving. Maybe holding on a certain habit, maybe on certain routines, maybe connections, maybe, situations that weren't serving you or the connection. And the 4 of Pentacles can suggest a resistance to change or a resistance to maybe new perspectives. Maybe one of you were trying to like implement a new perspective or come to an understanding, and someone has been really like caught up and wrapped up in their old ways, in their own style of thinking, right? This can show a very deep energy of resistance, of stagnation as well, like blockage that's being created by a way of behaving or a way of resisting new ideas or change, or someone trying to communicate something, right? And I see that that's going to be overcome. This is the good thing that's just around the corner. Making space for more stability with the King of Pentacles, more commitment. Again, as I said, it could be very well getting married, getting engaged, moving in together, moving to a next level of commitment, or just like simply creating more sense of security and stability and commitment inside a connection, feeling like you are part of something more solid with a love that's deep, that's genuine, that's, both people are showing it. Both people are invested in the connection. The High Priestess speaks about peace, okay? Peace of mind, feeling grounded, feeling in alignment, coming to an understanding and being really wise in regards to one's emotions, feelings. So I feel like you as a unit, my dear pal number 2, as a couple, will move on to a new level of stability that will come out of being able to be more open, more understanding, more empathic, more like being able to tune in so much more and so much like better. Yeah, tune in better. That's what I'm trying to say. Tune in better towards one another in such a way that it will create, this sense of balance, this sense of feeling grounded, this sense of like being united, and be able to even sense each other energy better, okay, without so much effort, tuning in towards one another more at a deeper level, at a feeling level, intuitively, like being able to understand each other better. Cups are all about love and feelings as well, emotions. So I see that you as a couple, as a unit, will be able to grow individually, but also as a couple in such a way that you're going to be more mature emotionally, and you're going to treat this connection and the aspects, you know, of life in a more mature way emotionally, maybe the communication between the two of you, the way you relate to one another. And with the Emperor, I see that this suggests success, right? So I feel like this connection will successfully overcome a blockage or a more upsetting time or a more rough patch. But the Emperor also speaks about, you know, reaching somewhere high, you know, the Emperor sitting on a throne. So I feel like you're going to feel not only successful, but also like you're reaching at a really good situation and point in your relationship. Okay, I see energies of protectiveness, like being protective, being supportive towards one another. I see a sense of responsibility as well with the Emperor, as well as with the King of Pentacles. So more commitment, more sense of responsibility, being more like showing up more for one another, being there for one another at in a pragmatic way. Okay, not only just like words, I love you, you know, you're everything to me, but real actions, real facts. You know, the Emperor is about actions, is about masculine energy, showing up, you know, putting yourself out there, taking action and showing through actions your feelings and your how much you care for one another. Okay, let's take a look at your oracles now, pile number 2, and see more about this good thing that's just around the corner for you. So we have surrender to the divine with full moon. Okay, prosperity lies ahead with new moon in Taurus, and nothing will come of this situation. Okay, the way I get this card with nothing will come out of this situation is like, I'm sensing deeply that you, pile number 2, might feel like you're so disappointed and frustrated, and that maybe this applies to how you're feeling right now, like nothing will come of this situation, this connection. I feel like for the majority of you, the way this message will apply is that you might be feeling like this is the end, or this is going only downwards, but it's just a temporary situation. Like this won't be, you know, definitive. That's what I'm sensing. And it just says, you know, surrender to the divine, like surrender to love and to the true love that you share for one another. Let love dictate. Really tune in yourselves and also in this connection, like within one another. I see you connecting at a very deep level, and it might be even like in alignment with yourselves, which can come from also individually being able to surrender to the divine and to let things flow more, you know, instead of pushing your ego and pushing, you know, certain mindsets and certain you know, certain beliefs or certain ways of doing things that can come from our ego, that can come from like, I'm right, no, I'm right. Like divine, I feel like plays a major role in, you know, when a connection is real and when we truly love one another and we let the divine also like guide us through intuition, through being empathic with one another, through like truly letting love dictate our behavior and our words and our actions towards one another, is just going to help smooth things, you know, along the way, and create a more like powerful unit. Also, like with this surrender to the divine is like making a connection with the divine as well through this love. So again, getting married really stands out to me. And prosperity lies ahead. I feel like, as I said, this blockage, it will be overcome. You know, this more rough patch, the rougher time is going to be overcome, you know, and prosperity lies ahead, success lies ahead. Prosperity can be also in the means of a love that's thriving, a love that's blooming, but also, why not, like even financially, since we have the King of Pentacles and the Emperor, like maybe finances could be a reason why you two were arguing, or why you two had issues, you know, in this connection, or you and your significant other. So it can apply for others, since we have the Four of Pentacles as well, like a resistance. I do see that a blockage will be overcome, and maybe more money as well coming in. So a better connection emotionally, but also more like stable financial situation for you as the couple lies ahead. Okay, let's pick a door. Let's take a door from this deck for you, pile number 2. You've got 2 actually, so these are your doors. Let's see what messages we have for you. The Sacred Lotus, compassion in action. Yes, exactly what I was just saying. The chosen tool. So compassion in action, the chosen tool. I see now the lotus in your spirit's jewel. So I feel like this is about being empathic. I see you like choosing to love instead of fight. I see you like using compassion and empathy, you know, in connecting with one another, in seeing each other, and like being able to see the lotus, yeah, in your spirit jewel. But like the lotus means, you know, the beauty in yourselves, but also in each other, seeing the beauty in each other. Okay, and we also have hummingbird song. Nectar of sweetness in joy it brings, the hummingbird's healing as medicine it sings. So I see healing happening. I see healing in your relationship, in your love situation, in your communication, in your dynamic, in when it comes to this relationship, everything, you know. And I see more sweetness, like tasting the sweetness of love, the beauty of love. We've got like a hummingbird song. We've got like, you know, the flower in here, the lotus. So it's like, truly, I see beauty coming for the two of you. I see like really images being depicted of something beautiful, something sacred as well, something positive coming in, bringing joy, you know. I see joy being brought in. So definitely healing that will bring more joy. And we've got the Sacred Lotus, we've got the surrender to the divine. So I sense also a really deep connection with the divine as well inside this connection. Let's see what else is coming through. We've got a new day. Look, even this card is like so positive, and it brings like so much joy, but also like a new chapter, a new day, a new chance to do things differently, right? A new day, like the nighttime, the rough patch is going to be over. The sun is going to be shining. The hummingbird is going to be singing. The lotus is blooming. Love is thriving. It's a new day. Let's leave the past behind. Let's heal, right? Let's surrender to the divine. Let's surrender to each other, and let's move forward, okay? I want to see also an advice from the angels in regards to your reading, pile number 2. Whoa. We've got a few cards, a bunch of cards actually. We've got remain positive. So it's important to remain positive, because it's just like a temporary situation where things are going to come in alignment. It's up to you. So again, it says like it's important to take action. It's up to you to how you decide to, you know, relate to one another, how you decide to behave, to, you know, let love dictate instead of ego. We've got opportunity. So a new day, a new opportunity to do things right, to heal, to overcome things, to talk things through, right? And we have communicate clearly. So again, communication is a really important theme of your reading, pile number 2. 5 of Swords. Swords are all about communication, speaking up your mind, coming into clarity. I see you communicating things clearly and getting to understand each other at a deeper level, and therefore being able to see from each other's perspective, being able to be more like empathic and compassionate towards one another, and therefore leading to a deeper connection and a deeper love, okay, that will propel you forward. So this is everything that I have for you today, my dear pile number 2. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to the channel for more readings like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Hello, my dear pal number 3, and welcome to your reading to everyone who chose the Amethyst crystal. So let's take a look at something good that's just around the corner for you. And as for the card that you were drawn to, you have the beautiful 10 of Wands, and this is a card of overcoming a huge bump or obstacle or challenge, a situation that felt really exhausting and draining, but now it's all over. It's like you're reaching onto the other side, rising above all those challenges and being able to spread the wings and being able to finally see what's onto the other side of that hill that felt like that major challenge that you had to overcome, and finally being able to find a more peaceful outcome, be able to breathe out and be like, yes, I did it. I managed to overcome that. Okay, so let's take a look now at your tarot cards, pile number 3, and see more about something good that's just around the corner for you. Okay, we have the 7 of Swords. For pile number 3, we have beautiful 10 of Pentacles. This is lovely. Okay, let's see, something good that's just around the corner. We have the King of Pentacles, lots of Pentacles. This can mean even like really good money. So for those of you struggling, with your financial situation, then I do see that this good thing that's just around the corner is an opportunity for getting back in stability with that aspect of your life. We have the 9 of Swords, okay, in the World. All right, so pile number 3, I can feel how this was a cycle that it's about to end. This was a cycle and now it's time for it to be replaced by a new one. Okay, the World speaks about a chapter that's ending in our life. It's something that happens naturally. It's like you were meant to experience this, you were meant to learn something from this cycle. It's done, it's over. Like there's no longer something that's serving you in here, or during this cycle, and now it's time for a new one to open up. And I feel like with the 7 of Swords, you have been feeling quite disappointed or even betrayed in regards to an aspect of your life. I feel like deeply it is a message of your career, your money in here in this reading for pile number 3. So I feel like that's going to resonate with the majority of you. So perhaps you've been feeling really disappointed over how things have been, moving lately, or how you've been treated at your workspace, or you haven't received something that you've been promised, and now you've been left feeling like really disappointed, like stabbed in your back, like your boss didn't get you the promotion that they promised, and you worked really hard for it. Or you've been fearing that you're not gonna get it. It could be something that's been in your mind, right? Because the swords are all about the mind, and the 9 of Swords as well speaks about worry and stress and feeling really anxious in regards to something. So it could be very well like something that you've been working really hard for, and you've been fearing that you're not gonna get over it, or that you're not gonna succeed, or you've experienced a more rough patch, and time, in this period it felt more challenging, it felt more like harder to get through, with obstacles that you had to face. And the 9 of Swords could be that stress, that worry of what's yet to arrive, or how things are gonna get better, or if things are gonna get better, right? But something good that's just around the corner for you is that there's a new cycle opening up. Okay, this cycle is about to end. This challenging time is about to end. And I did see it in the 10 of Wands in your first card that you were drawn to, how you're rising above those challenges, and it's time to kind of like breathe and be more at peace and feel like you've succeeded, or you've reached onto the other side, right? Like the cycle ending, and now it's a new cycle. So it's like reaching onto the other side where you're going to notice more improvement. Okay, it's like the way I perceive it is like yin and yang. It was a time that was a bit like things maybe felt not as good, or things didn't go as planned, or it felt like really challenging, but now it all goes up, and I see that you're going to notice a lot of progress into your life with the 8 of Wands. It could also very well mean you being reached out by different companies, by different people, things that you could get, like project offers, for your business, or your work improving, your work flow, like moving upwards, your motivation, noticing, as I said, like more flow in your work, more flow in your progress, things moving upwards, progressing, leaving you feel really excited and boosting your confidence, boosting your motivation. And so as I see, like things are going to move upwards, but really fast, okay? In this new cycle, I feel like progress is going to happen really fast. 8 of Wands is a fast-paced energy, which is amazing. It's like you've been exhausted, you've been tired, you've been stressing out, and now it's finally like time won't feel so slow, and things will move out of stagnation. Things will move forward or in the direction that you want, like more seamlessly and faster. You're gonna get offers, you're gonna get maybe job offers that you apply for, you're gonna get interviews, you're gonna get opportunities. This is what the 8 of Wands is about. Also, it can be opportunity for work, something in online, or it could be an offer that comes from abroad. Sometimes 8 of Wands can mean that, like long distance communication. But yeah, for some you might resonate that way. Especially since we have the King of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles, this is really telling me that pile number 3, things are going to get better into this new cycle, okay? Something good that's just around the corner. It could be like better money, definitely with these cards. Like it can be good financial situation, a sense of stability, a sense of independence, a promotion, finally getting that promotion, or getting a job that pays better, or getting the opportunity to as I said, like get more projects and see your business thriving. But definitely more money coming in, more stability financially, independence, a sense of like prosperity and wealth, and being able to provide, and feel like secure in your money, in your financial situation. And 10 of Pentacles is also a card of fulfillment, a card of destination, right? An outcome. So I see a positive outcome happening with the situation that you've been stressing about, that you've been feeling more challenging, and it's gonna be blooming, it's gonna thrive, it's gonna feel really fulfilling and accomplishing, okay? Especially if you had like a goal that you've been working really hard for, it's been more of a challenging chapter, but now this new chapter is you're going to experience more progress and more success, okay? Let's take a look at your oracles now for pile number 3. Okay, we've got hold your vision with fixed moon. So it says, hold your vision, pile number 3. You've got this. You're going to succeed at it. You're going to get results. You're going to get fulfillment. You're going to experience this success. 10 of Wands, as I said, is overcoming, a challenge or a more like a bump, right? Let's say it's a bump. And with hold your vision, is like hold your vision, hold your intention, hold your goal in mind, and keep going at it, because you're going to succeed. And I see success coming in with the 10 of Pentacles, okay? So it's basically saying, do not dwell or get wrapped up into negativity, into the fear, into the worries that I see here in the 9 of Swords. So remain strong in your vision, okay? Even though it's a renewal of a chapter, this suggests that better things are yet to come, okay? Let's pick up a door now for you, pile number 3. We have this door for you, and let's see what the message is for you. We have 1111. Wow. So a lot of you in pile number 3, maybe you've been seeing 1111, or you're going to see 1111 more often. We've got also like the number 1 in the 10 of Wands. Also we've got 10 in here, like Pentacles. So I sense a completion happening for you. Things coming to a conclusion, but a good one, like things starting to move forward with this change. And 1111, it also speaks about a gate, right? A transition in chapters, in cycles. Okay, this new chapter is going to be so much more rewarding, I sense. And it says numbers in doubles, synchronicity in 2. Don't hold back your love now. Life is meant for you. Okay, so with this message, I feel like pile number 3, it's reinforcing that, hold your vision message. It says don't hold back, push forward, move forward, like keep your vision, keep yourself going, because you are moving into the direction that you want, and things will get better. You will notice progress, you will reach success. And as I said, like, this is like a confirmation for a lot of Impala number 3 that you might start seeing numbers in doubles. You might start seeing like angel numbers, like things that could sign for you, you know, that you're heading towards the right direction. You might start noticing like synchronicities, you know, into like things that will be like confirmation for you on the right path, that things are, you know, getting better, that you are overcoming, that you are reaching onto this new chapter, okay, which is bringing so much like abundance. Okay, let's see what else is coming through for pile number 3 in regards to something good that's just around the corner. And we have the in-between again, like so many cards for you, pile number 3. Look, and it's even also another door. So many cards for you, pile number 3, that suggest transition. You are going through a major transition, which is going to make space for a lot of abundance and prosperity to arrive into your life. Okay, you will feel blessed with abundance. You will feel blessed with stability, especially financially. You will notice and experience progress. Right now, you might feel stuck in the in-between, but you've got a wide world of opportunities waiting there for you. And again, what sparked my attention is that life is meant for you. It's like life is meant for you, as in like to live it, to enjoy it, to experience, you know, new growth opportunities, you know, new things coming in, exciting things coming in with the 8 of Wands. Okay, it's like you're in the train right now, like seeing the wide world of opportunities only from the window, but these doors are going to open with the World card, with the cycle that's starting for you. And as soon as these doors open, it's like a new world of possibilities, of opportunities is opening up for you. Okay, let's see now an advice from the angels in regards to your reading, pile number 3. Let's see, what do the angels want to tell you? Okay, and we have ask your angels. Okay, and if you believe, so also angels are saying that if you believe in yourself, if you keep believing, if you hold your vision, you can do it, you can manage it, you will succeed. And it also says, like, when in doubt, or when in fear, when in worry, ask your angels, praying to your angels, your guiding angels. It's really like, I feel like really healing for you, and it's going to be really empowering. Yeah, that's the right word. Okay, so ask your angels for guidance, especially since I did see that you're going to see and notice a lot of angel numbers, or you're going to have like 1111 popping up, you know, and you're going to experience like signs. So if you ask your angels for signs, you will get them. This is the message. Okay, and if you ask for guidance, you will get it. And also, if you believe, you know, things are going to manifest as well. So this is everything that I have for you today, my dear pile number 3. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye.